What's up guys, welcome back to another video. It's Alex here. So in this video we're going to be talking about how to live as a spiritual being and not just live in the flesh, because a lot of us, we have this veil on our eyes, and I'm gonna help you remember right at the start. I'm just a messenger that you summon from your subconscious into your reality right now to understand this message and to help you awaken and remember your true high self, the divine light. To understand that how to live as a spiritual person instead of living in the flesh. This flesh is temporary and everything we do is temporary on this earth. And this earth is meant to be, in a sense, our playground where we elevate this consciousness and frequency of this earth and live with God and understand God and pray to God and worship God and to be our true high selves, the positive light and not be in the darkness. And we're supposed to understand the contrast between dark and light. And to become a spiritual person instead of being in the flesh, you must first understand and kind of over time learn to detest the flesh and understand the flesh for what it is. Just a vessel for us to kind of use in this playground we find ourselves in, which is the earth. And where we create our reality, co-create with God. And it's so important for you to understand that to be a spiritual being, you need to take time to pray to God, read God's words, seek the truth, see the light, meditate, spend time spiritually evolving yourself, because that helps you see the world from the eyes of the soul, and it allows you to download more inner knowing into yourself. Each time you grow yourself spiritually, it allows you to grow your soul, which allows you to see the world through the lens of the soul. And when you see the world through the lens of the soul, you can overcome the flesh and rebel against the flesh. And you're able to understand the truth and see what the world actually is, and see that everything, in a sense, is fake, and everything is, in your reality, a messenger for you, from someone from your subconscious through limitless, countless life forms on Earth. And everything you see in your reality is just something you need to see at the time once you awaken to see that. And then, once you understand that, you can spiritually start growing and becoming better and reach your true highest light self, who you're meant to be, a divine light in this world to guide others as well, and to do your purpose, whatever that purpose for you is. And through this, we can understand better ourselves and this world, and how to help others access this light within them, as many as possible. And to grow spiritually, you must do these things I mentioned, and also self-contemplate and come to know ourselves from the inside and out. And once we know ourselves and reach that state where we can work with God and His angels and reach the state of consciousness where we can pull this information from the divine into our reality and create heaven on earth through our mind, because your mind creates your reality. And what this means inherently is to grow to that spiritual point where you can see through the lens of the soul. It's so important for you to actually spend time getting that inner knowing, doing the inner work, because it's not going to happen instantly. You're not going to be able to instantly just change your reality in a day. You need months of time where you dedicate time to God and praying and meditating and contemplating on yourself. And once you spend enough time with God, growing yourself through your true highest self, then you can grow to a spiritual body person, where you are no longer abiding by the flesh. You can rebel against the flesh. You can reach your spiritual self, your highest self, into spiritual realm, and access this power within you, this magic within you that we all have, which allows you to tap into this world in its fullest and allows you to also help others in your true highest self and potential. And through that, you can always, in a sense, reach a point in your life where you can always keep growing in the light. And we always recognize our old self in the darkness. It's there for contrast for us to understand ourselves. And through this, seeing the dark and the light, we're able to guide all others too in the world and help others. If we didn't see the dark, we couldn't see the light. And that's why God has created this management plan for us, to spiritually grow and see the dark and the light, and in contrast, to rid us of our corruptions, and to reach our true, happiest, joyful, peaceful self. And on this earth, this now is happening and we're being renewed. Everything's being renewed, including us. And it's so important for you to grow spiritually at this time if you want to be able to reach your true highest self, because if you don't grow spiritually, you're not going to be able to reach where you're meant to be in life, and you're going to live your entire life in the veil. So just use this video as a remembrance, whoever this happens to reach, that what you actually are meant to be and what you could be, once you remove the veil from your eyes and see God and the world for what it is, which is an illusion. And I'm just another messenger for you to understand yourself better and to come to the light and to grow spiritually. If there's a will, there's a way. God bless. Amen. If you'd like to donate in the description, thank you. And one-on-one's in the description if you'd like to talk with me. Thank you for watching Out This Talks. See you on the new